Remember in Goodfellas, Frankie, after the airline heist, he immediately bought his wife a fur coat? Frankie is our president now.
His position that furloughed workers should be paid for their back pay,
which is required by law.
It depends on who we're talking about. For the most part, we're going to take care of our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way.
Why does he always sound like the dumbest member of the crime family? Elvito Corleone.
In a post last week on Truth Social, President Trump said that anyone caught burning the American flag will face 1 year in prison. Fire isn't the worst thing that can happen to a flag. When he walked away, the flag said, "Burn me! Burn me!" President Trump said this weekend that Republican politicians are tired of Fox News trying to be so, quote, politically correct. Yeah, that's Fox News' problem. Too politically correct. The original name for Fox and Friends was Three Dudes and a Broad. The winner of the Nobel Peace Prize is set to be announced on Friday. Maybe time to batten down the hatches, Portland. That's right. Can you just give it to him? I know he doesn't deserve it, but it's all he wants, and I honestly think he'll spend the rest of his life admiring it in the mirror and will just never see him again.
The Senate Judiciary Committee was at work today hearing testimony from Trump's Attorney General, Pam Bondi. The thing Pam Bondi did not get asked about is the now infamous Epstein birthday letter that was released last month by the House Oversight Committee. There were no answers about the Epstein files. Bondi answered none of them. One thing we know for sure is that Donald Trump doesn't want us to see these files, which to me is all you need to know. I mean, you walk in on your teenager, he suddenly pulls up the covers and slams his laptop shut. I think you have a pretty good idea of why. You don't need to look at his browser history. For whatever reason, we are still waiting for those files.
There's been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women.
The author Michael Wolff, who has interviewed Trump repeatedly, says he's seen about a dozen photographs of Trump and Jeffrey Epstein with topless women. Trump's BF Jeff kept them in his safe and showed them to this guy.
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks, once again trying to slander President Trump.
Didn't hear the word no there, did you? Did you hear it, Guillermo?
No.
No, I didn't hear it either.
The question is, did the FBI find those photographs? You don't know anything about that.
Did you eat the Polaroids yourself, Attorney General? Please.
Attorney General Bondi, why did you publicly claim to have the Epstein client list waiting for your review and then produce nothing relevant?
I said I had not reviewed it yet, that it was sitting on my desk along with the JFK files, the Martin Luther King files. And I said I had not yet reviewed it.
Right, you got other things to do. Do you want Bigfoot making your kid trans? No. Let me do my job. One thing we know for sure is that Donald Trump doesn't want us to see these files, which to me is all you need to know. I mean, you walk in on your teenager, he suddenly pulls up the covers and slams his laptop shut. I think you have a pretty good idea of why. You don't need to look at his browser history, but for whatever reason, we are still waiting for those.
Where's Charlie? Check the living room.
Charlie,
Guess what?
somebody call me?
Not me.
Trump government shutdown, there's been no progress of any kind. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees are working without pay, including air traffic controllers. Air traffic controllers are considered to be essential workers, which means they are required to work even if they aren't getting paid. Meanwhile, Congress, the people who actually shut the government down, are getting paid in full. This was the scene yesterday just over the hill from us in beautiful downtown Burbank. Don't even try to make sense of it.
Traffic controllers here at Burbank Airport will be heading home at 4:15 this afternoon.
Try to land at 4:14 if you can. What are the pilots supposed to do when there are no air? Just aim for the Chili's to go? Listen to this audio of a pilot from, I think, United Airlines.
Tower, this is United 2304, requesting permission to land.
Thank you for calling the Burbank Airport Control Tower. Please listen closely as some of our menu options have changed. For takeoff, press 1. For landing, press 2. For all other inquiries, stay on the line. An operator is not standing by.
That's great. Soon when we fly, we will soon have the same number of air traffic controllers the Wright brothers had.
Shutdown, Showdown, 2025.
Locked up, locked down, and closed for business.
The effects of the shutdown keep getting worse.
Millions of Americans this morning feeling the pain, experiencing delays at airports. Food benefits to moms and young children could dry up in days.
I mean, really, who's taking a hit?
This tourist David, all the way from Italy.
I feel not good, bad because I come from Italy for say Alcatraz on weekend. Then it's not good, feeling not good.
Growing up in my country, I was a little more bambino. And I say to my friends, Maro, someday, I'm gonna travel. Not at the 3,000 miles, not at the 5,000 miles, over the 6,000 miles! To see one day a notorious prison turned into a museum. And my friends, as a kid, they say to me, Enzo, this is a big plan under my father's life. I am going to buy a shot of glass. A shot of glass with... Mother, if this could happen, a shot of glass with the name of the prison. Frosted under the glass. Happy government, look what you did! Look what you did to the poor fella!
He's not in the living room. Try his bedroom. Thanks.
Charlie, you gotta see this.
You sure nobody's calling me? Wouldn't I tell you?
Is Charles Schumer shrewdly protecting healthcare premiums, or is he Custer at his last stand? And Democrats finally have themselves a specific ask that is somewhat popular with the American people. I call upon my colleagues in the Republican Party. Any whimsical folks see?
Once you shut down government, you've got to figure out how to get it back open. A wise person once said, if you pray for rain, you got to be prepared to deal with the mud.
Touche. Who was that wise sage? A bard of the South, perhaps? Lear?
When you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud, too.
It's a trap.
We'd be laying off a lot of people that are going to be very affected.
His only reason for getting up in the morning is vengeance.
President Trump warning mass layoffs of federal workers are coming.
We'd be laying off a lot of people that are going to be very affected, and the Democrats, they're going to be Democrats. A lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things.
His catchphrase was literally, "You're fired." Given the president's vascular condition, this might be the only thing keeping him hard. I swear to you.
Berta, he's not in his room.
What?
I said he's not in his room.
What?
The U.S. Treasury announced last week it will release a silver dollar with President Trump's image on both sides of the coin. Looks like we got a bunch of people going to order it. Also, it's heads on both sides, so we can't even use it to decide which country to move to. Okay, heads, it's Portugal. Oh, no. President Trump last night appealed a federal judge's order blocking him from sending National Guard troops to Portland, Oregon. What's the National Guard even gonna do in Portland? Join a throuple? Oh my God, they don't want you there. During his speech yesterday at the Naval Station Norfolk, President Trump apparently couldn't remember the name of his own book and said, quote, "Whatever the hell the title, I can't tell you." No, you got it right.
Did you find him? He's not up there. Try Jake's room.
What would he be doing in Jake's room?
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
I'm sorry. Charlie!
Republicans have always been very sincere about being the party of great health care.
We are going to be submitting in a couple of weeks a great health care plan that's going to take the place of the disaster known as Obamacare.
Boom! And while that was only 9 years ago, to be fair, when they promised to release their health care plan, they didn't realize how controversial it would be. Back then, he drew titties on everything. A miracle of miracles. Republicans are feeling pressured to defend their health care intentions. House Speaker Mike Johnson is more than up to the task.
Let me look right into the camera and tell you very clearly, Republicans are the ones concerned about health care.
That's not technically looking right into the camera. Technically, I'm doing that right now. I'm looking right into the camera right now.
Republicans are the party working around the clock every day to fix health care.
No, it's okay. Your Honor, let me be clear. It was a consensual use of baby oil. No, I had to buy cases of it because it spoils.
I'm sure I heard something. I don't know what to tell you. I could do this all day.
Very strange. A federal judge last night blocked Trump from sending the California National Guard into Oregon. She wrote, "The president's determination was simply untethered to the facts. But facts don't matter when you got an imaginary inferno to put out."
Portland is on fire. Portland's been on fire for years.
He sent in the National Guard to stop a protest that ended 5 years ago.
A judge
who put the kibosh on this plan
that lost her way
was appointed by Donald Trump.
It's a burning hellhole.
In Oregon's legal filing, they suggested that Trump was confused by old footage of the protests in Portland from 2020 that were being played on a loop by Fox News. God forbid they ever show him footage of Pearl Harbor. Japan will be in a lot of trouble.
Charlie? Hey, Ellen. Didn't you hear me calling you?
Oh, that was you.
Of course it was me.
I'm going home now.
Thank you, Berta.
Good night, Berta. Good night, my pets.